There are voices born in pain, sharpened by silence, and forged in fire. Maya Angelou's was one of them. Poet, memoirist, performer, activist, a woman whose words could lift the broken and stir nations. She was born Marguerite Annie Johnson in 1928, but the world would come to know her by the name that rose from her childhood nickname, Maya. Her journey began in a fractured America, a country where black girls were told to shrink, to hush, to endure. But Maya would not stay silent. Her voice, deep, musical, unshaken, would rise. At just 3 years old, Maya was sent alone on a train from California to Arkansas. She and her brother Bailey, shipped between parents, between coasts, between chaos. In Stamps, she learned the sting of racism and the sanctity of silence. Her grandmother, stern and God-fearing, ran the only black-owned store in town. It was a world of hard work and hush, where black children spoke only when spoken to. But at 8, Maya's world shattered. She was sexually abused by her mother's boyfriend. When she spoke his name, he was arrested, released, and murdered shortly after. Consumed with guilt, Maya stopped speaking. For 5 long years, she lived in silence. I thought my voice killed a man. If I spoke again, someone else might die. She broke her silence not with a whisper, but with rhythm, with music, with movement, with art. In San Francisco, Maya found her power again. She studied dance, sang calypso, acted in plays. Her voice, once buried by trauma, now bloomed with purpose. She toured Europe with Porgy and Bess. She lived many lives in one lifetime. Streetcar conductor, dancer, singer, civil rights worker. She traveled the world, Egypt, Ghana, performing, teaching, learning. In Ghana, she became part of a black intellectual renaissance, rubbing shoulders with thinkers and revolutionaries. She would return to America a woman transformed, ready to write the story that would break through generations of silence. In 1970, Maya Angelou released her first autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. It was revolutionary, a black woman writing openly about rape, racism, and resilience. It became a literary thunderclap, banned in some schools, embraced in others. But most of all, it gave voice to the voiceless. She became the first black woman to have a nonfiction bestseller. And she didn't stop there. 6 volumes of memoir, each one chronicling not just a life, but a black woman's journey through America's shadow and toward its light. She was not just a poet, she was the poet of the people. In 1993, she read at a presidential inauguration, the first black woman to ever do so. Maya Angelou became a beacon, mentor to Oprah, friend to Malcolm X, confidant to Martin Luther King Jr., a mother, a teacher, a force. Her poems, Still I Rise, Phenomenal Woman, Touched by an Angel, were gospel for the broken and the bold. Maya Angelou passed away in 2014, but her words remain, etched in every heart she touched. She told us, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, but still, like dust, I'll rise." And rise she did, from trauma to triumph, from silence to song.